two guys doing this equals came on being corrupt. And this was my speculation portion of what I think may have led to this from my experience. And I believe because of the inability to staff or to fill the classes, and due to the retention problem and the recruitment problem, that the investigation for probationary police officers to come on the job has been fast-tracked. And I've spoken to people in my old command, and they have been fast-tracked, and cops are getting hired with incomplete, I guess would be a good word, investigations, where normally we would wait for all the information to come back before we put somebody up as what we call 4Q, ready for hire, and allow them to get put into the next class. Whereas now they're fast tracking these classes so much that when people come in and they do their intake form and they answer a whole bunch of questions about their history and, you know, things they did, their jobs, disciplinary records, any arrest, problems at school, drugs, alcohol, summonses, traffic signals. They have to list all these things on this intake sheet. Now, they're supposed to fill out what's called the CAS-5 online ahead of time, and a lot of that stuff is in there. And then they're going to go over that, and they're going to do any additional information that was left out of their booklet the day of their intake. It was the first day that they go down to candidate assessment. And if they don't put down any derogatory information, which a lot of times they don't, we find out through our investigation, and then they have to explain, number one, why did you omit it, and then explain what happened, right? Because you become suspect automatically if you're omitting it. Doesn't mean, listen, sometimes you could forget, oh my God, I totally forgot about that summons got dismissed, I didn't think about it. All right, that's understandable, I can understand that. But, you know, when you're leaving out that, you know, you got arrested, you got processed, you went through the system, you're not going to forget that. That's not something that you forget. You may forget a summons that get dismissed, you know, or whatever the case may be. So, but what I'm understanding now is if they're not self-identifying any derogatory information, their fingerprints come back clean, and by the time the class comes, nothing negative and derogatory comes back, they're being put into the classes.